The wheel order, gold in front of you. Beautiful movement on gold during the New York opening 20 minutes ago, something like that. We saw some beautiful price action based off this level right here. Nice imbalance level, technical wise as well. Multiple imbalances on top on the ask side. Pretty negative delta as well. Great leg to the downside. I'm using cluster delta today because I was unable to do it through ATAS, which I do normal, but we cannot miss this recording, you know. Anyway, same stuff, same data, so nothing that different for me. On the ask, we saw some pretty big numbers appearing on the ask side, you know, footprint wise. Checking out also the delta and the volume. We saw some pretty nice and heavy volume traded around this edge, and some pretty negative delta numbers as well, which was a clear confirmation for me that sellers were hopping in, and they did. Last big delta number, which we see normally happening as well, as soon as we hit a level of supply or demand, that we will see a big shift in delta number. So we see a big number appearing on the delta above 226, which is a huge number if you compare it with everything on the left and the right. Check out the numbers, the blue things on cluster delta, and yeah, huge numbers as I said on the ask side of the markets. Over 150 contracts traded on the ask. Delta shift from positive to negative, huge in volume, and there we go, move to the downside beautifully. If you're checking out technical wise, this is a perfect imbalance candle, which we can confirm with this information right here. These three candles, we do see it right here, you know, 1 2 3, this is what we see. Even if you confirm it with this level, this is also an imbalance level, but this is confirmed on footprint and technical wise, you know, hand in hand. Horizontally, vertical, both are confirmed with huge with huge numbers, you know, and that's the most important thing for me. Shifting to the 1 minute time frame, for example, we're seeing the same stuff happening within this edge, divided in minute by minute, but you can even see there is a lot of happening on the ask side right here, changing the delta, and the shift is there. Pretty straightforward, especially around the New York Open. We see this happening over and over again. Huge numbers on the ask or bid side, supply and demand wise, great imbalances levels, and we see also that the point of control, value area highs and lows are appearing as well around this edge. So there is a lot of volume pumped in on this edge, and as we speak, prices moving to the downside. Most of my trades are already out of this, so you know, just be happy with the profits. Target wise, on the 5 minute, I want to show you the target as well, which is the target that I had in my mind. Equal loads right here, matching up with the point of control value area low, and we have a 40 on the bid right here. So this is definitely a level where you should be aware of, because there is something waiting to get triggered right here on this edge, you know, from target to target, supplying to demand. On to the next video. Peace out. So a couple of minutes later, I just want to add this, definitely want to add this. 40 over 0 on the bid. As I said, it's important to understand your targets, you know. And you can see when price hit this level right here, this is around the 40 level, even a little bit lower. You can see we have on the bid 8, 12, 40. I will pick the biggest number as my target. You can see that when price hit this level, something is happening again, you know. Commitment of traders is increasing on the bid. This is the commitment of traders, 16 over 0, so they're pumping in on the bid again. Buy orders to pump the price in other direction again. I will not say that price will fly to the moon again, because overall we see seller's leg right here, but could be a potential pullback, you know. So that's important to understand where to set your targets and where to exit your trades, you know. So you can fill the entire price range from supply into demand around this edge right here. 16 over 0, monitor it on the minute or 5 minute, and understand that this is a time to exit the trade or close out a big part of your profits to secure the profits, you know. That's the most important thing. Let's shift to the 1 minute time frame for the example. just to clear a little bit up, divided a minute to minute candle again. And the thing is, what's happening on the 40/0 level, the targets which I highlighted on this purple line, which I explained on the 5 minute, almost 80 contracts on the bid again. Yes, we did move a little bit lower, but after that we see that shift. So this is something, there is some will, placing an order, market order right here on the bid to pump price in another direction again. This is happening with a lot of forces, big money. It's almost around 100, so it's an extreme number again. So targets, your stops, your take profit levels. It's crucial. Monitor the heartbeat of the markets, minute to 5 minute time frame on the footprint combined with the delta and the volume. Okay. Goldie, crude, usually crude. I did crude earlier today. This is gold. Yeah, definitely two great assets to trade, safe havens in terms of investors and money. On to the next video. Peace out. Small video recording on gold. On top of the cluster delta view, I just want to show you into Atas. I was moving back to the office, so I could record a little piece of this pie from Atas into cluster delta, just to show you. Yeah, I do prefer Atas a little bit. I do use a combination, but just to show you what I mean in terms of the big imbalance into price. 0/10, 0/29 on the ask side into cluster into Atas. And if you zoom it out in the bar chart, you can see that this imbalance candle is confirmed with this leg out. So on top of this leg out, there was a 0/29 within this imbalance candle, 0/10, which is confirmed of the extreme imbalance level. And this is also confirmed horizontally and vertical, like I said already. 0/45, 0/86. How beautiful you can see it on Atas, the shift into price from bar chart into footprint chart, and the greatness about the delta and the volume is exactly the same volume, and data is exactly the same footprint information as cluster delta, with just this shift from the bar into the clusters, which is for me a critical point of view. And that is just what I want to show you in the Atas example combined with the cluster delta, because the main recording on this video was done in cluster delta, because I was able to use cluster delta only. It was other device hopping into my main device right now where I have Atas on, and this is the beautiful view of an extreme level of supply confirmed on footprint chart / order flow tools and elements. So hope this is all clear.